Greetings, love bugs. I'm bursting with all sorts of energies and emotions, and today's a very significant day. September 20th, let it be known. It's a very significant day for me. And in 7 more days, it's my birthday. So, what perfect timing! What a perfect, beautiful alignment with the universe, with God, goddesses, Charlie Tree, my goodness, for all this to come together. And I wanted to take this moment to explain my short story, my memoir, Charlie Tree. So I've decided that it was going to be a novel, 300 to 400 pages in length. And I decided, I was like, maybe that's going to be too much for somebody to just read and be able to regurgitate what I'm trying to explain. And and then I'm always divinely guided, and I said, you know what, instead of one large novel, I'm going to create installments. So I took the novel and I broke it up, and this is going to be the first of probably 5 installments, because it's very personal to me, and there's a reason for my madness. Okay. uh, this memoir, called Charlie Tree, one of the 5 installments, is all focused around my development of Charlie Tree, the foundation of Charlie Tree, how it was created, how we we found each other. And this particular story is all around a certain event that pretty much shifted my life. What I know now is that occurrence that occurred shaped me to be who I am today. And it had its own, each incident, each memoir, each collection of these short stories I'm putting together has its own uniqueness and is entitled to its own, its own, right? And so instead of compiling it all again, I've decided to break it up into installments. It's very personal to me. I go raw, I go deep. I'm bearing my soul to the world, to my coworkers, my colleagues, people. I mean, some people know, some people don't know. Personal things about me, things that I transpired in my life, and so it's taking a big risk. But you know what? It's what I feared the most. It is what I feared the most that has kept me where I was stuck in life. And I realized, as Will Smith states all the time, that if you do what you fear the most becomes less. And if you do what you fear, just on the other side of fear is your treasure, is your freedom. And I like to say, what you do that you fear comes your release, right? For me, it's release. The whole purpose for me in writing Charlie Tree was so that I no longer have to go there and tell the story, because each time, and believe me, trauma patients know this, but each time I try to explain the story, or I explain the story over and over, the emotions are so embedded and the emotions are so trapped into my cells, into my body. No matter what, I relive it. It's traumatizing, it's painful, it's nauseous feeling takes over, anxiety, panic, and it's tiring. And every time for me that I have to tell the story of what occurred, it grips me, and then it takes me a while to come out of it and to move on. So this way I'm liberated. I'm released. I no longer have to tell the story. I no longer have to be that victim. I get to now just say, if you want to know, if you're interested, go read my short story memoir, Charlie Tree. And then let's have a discussion. Let's have a discussion about how we thrive together in life. Let's go from a place of surviving to a space of thriving. And I no longer have to tell that painful, gut wrenching, horrific story ever again. That's release to me. And today, September 20th, I now hereby activate, and it's Charlie speaking to me right now. I hereby now activate every single Charlie tree in the world. Is now activated and is now transfusing beautiful white light energy all around it, and it's radiating across the world. Anyone who visually sees, touches, smells, looks at a Charlie tree in real life, animation, picture, doesn't matter, will feel the presence of healing, love, joy, health, wow, beauty, kindness, peace, and love. If one day I will take individuals physically to explain what it feels like to be in the kaleidoscope of Charlie tree, to play in the realms and dive headfirst into the kaleidoscope of colors of Charlie tree. It's beautiful. And so from this moment on, every single tree, every single Cypress Italian, beautiful, tall, slender Charlie tree in the world is now ignited and activated. Period. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am so proud to say that the first installment of my memoir, Charlie Tree, is now available. You can get it from Amazon. Amazon is on back order. I have found that you could get it easily in a couple of days from Barnes and Nobles. Okay, by Barnes and Nobles. Amazon has it already. Kindle, it's available on Kindle, and I purposely wanted to create it like this because I want people to be able to carry it around, carry it in your purse, carry it in your lab coat, carry it in your back pocket. Okay, this is Charlie Tree. Physically, I'm holding it. Oh my goodness. This is for you. This is for everyone who's suffered any kind of trauma, any kind of physical abuse, sexual abuse, drug addiction, health, disease. This is for you. Okay, you help one, you help all. You go through that door and you reach back, and this is my purpose. I went through it, and now I'm reaching back, and I'm hoping to inspire and to get people to come along with me on this healing journey. I will give a disclaimer here and now. I think it's, let me review. Oh goodness. The chapter. I want you I'm going to show it to you. When you get to this chapter, please take your time. Put it down if you have to. Breathe through it if you have to. Just know that I'm with you through it, and my purpose is not to trigger you in any kind of way. Okay, and I promise you, there's beauty. There is. So, thank you for taking the time to watch this lengthy video, and please support and purchase and tell everyone about Charlie Tree. I would appreciate shares. I would appreciate TikToks about, especially the groomer chapter, how it makes you feel. Let's talk about it, because the hopes is that this is going to be a worldwide event, and this is going to kickstart the Release Foundation. Because we got a lot of work to do with a lot of individuals. A lot of our human brothers and sisters are suffering needlessly because of trauma, and because mental health and trauma and modalities are so expensive, time consuming, so difficult to access. A lot of people don't have the insurance for these high cost modalities. And so that's where the Release Foundation will come in to supply scholarships for individuals, because everyone deserves to live a life free of suffering. All right. I love you, and I hope you enjoy the first installment of Charlie Tree. Take care, everybody.